Good morning. I'm a functional human being. No, I'm not. That's a lie. Yeah, I still haven't set up a thing to transfer this downstairs yet. I don't know how the hell to do it, I'll admit it. I have a couple of ideas how to make it work, but I am not there yet. I have no transition to that, actually. I'm mostly just really tired right now. And some of that will be made clear once we're downstairs. Some of why I'm so tired will be made clear once we're downstairs. But yeah, I'm just tired. Hang on. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything from Haley before I head downstairs. Okay, no, doesn't look like it. Ugh, hands, why? Wow, that's already sold out. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I will see you all downstairs, because there's still no easy way to do the transfer. Wow, why does that feel hurt? There's no, like, it doesn't look discolored or anything. But yeah, I'll see you all there. There's the button. That one. Did I press the right button? Let's find, yes, I did. Cool. Is it being normal? Looks like it's doing something weird, but I'm not sure what. This camera gives me so much shit, though. Okay, I'll see y'all downstairs. Made it down successfully without dying, which shouldn't sound that impressive, but hang on. You're being weird about connecting again, aren't you? Cool. Which shouldn't sound that impressive, but I did manage to slip down the stairs yesterday on the way out of the house. Okay. New clothes, because you're useless. Yeah, it's doing that weird grainy thing again. Which it might have been doing this whole time and I just can't see. In case anyone needs a recommendation, or whatever the fucking anti-recommendation would be, do not get the Razer Kyo, however the fuck you want to pronounce it, webcam. It's shit. It's arguably better than just like a no-name brand, but its drivers are arguably even worse than Logitech's. So, oh, my everything hurts. Nope, not strength training. Definitely not that. Elliptical fitness. Nope. Come on, where are you? We're just doing flexibility, so probably not burning a lot of calories so much as just existing. Because when there's more people, I'll show part of why I hurt so much. Hang on, let me go get my pop-out chat. Actually, that's probably fine. When there's more people, I'll show why I hurt so much. It's just one of those things that when I show it... What's the best way of putting this? A certain class of Twitch viewer who might be around anyway might save clips of it for all eternity because they've asked for it repeatedly, and just now I'm showing it off because there's some fuckiness with it. But yeah, basic idea was I'm just gonna do some flexibility shit because I do not have great flexibility in general, which is not helped by the fact that my left leg is a not insignificant amount longer than my right leg, which is a lot more obvious if I'm sitting. And you can see that just like right here, they don't match up. Actually, no, you can't see. They don't match up. Like the left leg is visibly in front of the right leg. Like, it's visibly in front, which makes a lot of flexibility stuff awkward at best, because they tend to assume that your legs are the same length, because usually your legs are the same fucking length. No, not ready to start with that. Because my hamstring and my hip flexors are both absurdly tight right now. Ugh. Honestly, every part of my body is currently extremely tight. It's not fun. Ugh. Including my feet, because I managed to... Is that a friction burn or is that a bruise? Or is that a bruise on a friction burn? Managed to do some dumb shit to my right foot? Yes, to my right foot. Both before class, because like I said, I fell down the stairs. Slipped. I like slipped down two steps. And during class, because one of the things we learned was basically just, here's how to JoJo pose around a pole. Which, not a thing I was prepared to learn today, to be completely honest. Oh, maybe I should have said this as just chatting, but I kind of discovered that it turns out if you... Oh, wow, yeah, okay, it's just this leg is really fucked up. Okay, cool. Well, not fucked up, but like really tight. It turns out if you search through health and fitness on Twitch, there's basically, when I searched yesterday, there are not that many streams. As in, like, I could scroll through all of them, literally all of them. There was one, maybe two, using LGBTQIA+. Hey, love. And none using trans or non-binary or any of them. So I was like, oh, maybe that's why yesterday was extra goofy, because I think I might have done a bunch of yesterday's stream in just chatting, or at least the clips still say just chatting. Ugh. So I don't know if that's just the clips being weird or whatever. Ugh. Yep, okay, it's definitely... This leg is really unhappy with me, because it's... I can feel it in both the hamstring, the hip flexor, both. And what the fuck is the tendon that runs through this muscle? I do not remember the tendon that runs through this muscle, but it's also very unhappy with me. Basically every tendon in this leg is really, really unhappy with me. And the right leg is still unhappy with me too, but to a lesser degree. But get back on the ground so that I can do this properly, damn it. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a lot more of a just chatting, which will make my life a lot harder if no one's actually going to chat. Ugh. Do you want to pop? No. I can't get my back to pop anymore. Like, since the first time I saw our chiropractor, I just have not been able to get my back to pop, and I don't know why. I mean, I assume it's because of, whatever adjustment she did to it, but hang on, I'm scooting up closer so I can see the monitor better. And I'm hoping, okay, foot is still on camera, cool. Oh my goodness. I should make a new appointment with her, but I've been so bad about doing the exercises she prescribed. Yeah, that's sort of my figure, is it's because she's adjusting. Also, Haley, I did not realize that you subbed. I'm sorry, I thought that was you doing like a first thing. Oh. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Plus I ate, and I'm really regretting eating because I took... Part of why I'm feeling so tired is... Hang on, I'm gonna go pop out the chat because it's doing weird shit. Oh, Oh. Oh, nope, sitting on the knee. That was a mistake. My back doesn't really need it. Like, my back is mostly fine, I promise. It's not even me, like... How do I make that go away? No, I don't want to remove the panel. I just want to remove... I just want to remove this thing. God damn it. That's so fucking unhelpful. Okay, come here, chat. I need you to pop out. Because you're easy to read that way. Oh! But yeah, my back has not been... Whoa, my knees are really bad right now, but that's because I'm putting all my weight on them. And one of the things that we did... one of the things that we did in the level 2 class was very knee intensive. Well, in theory, I don't think I actually did anything to my knees doing it, but in theory it was supposed to be knee intensive. Oh. Yeah, are you being a grump because, yeah, you slightly came off and for some reason you hate one of the keyboard buttons? Somehow I managed to pick, the first number for my passcode for my watch. Is the number that my watch is really weird about. So usually I have to put it in like 5 times because it goes like, put in, immediately delete, put in, immediately delete. So, we did spin in the level 1 class, but the level 2 was stationary. Oh. Oh. Yep, I need to stretch more. Because every time I do, I've got the 2 freestyles from yesterday rendered and uploaded to YouTube and just need to post them. And every time I do those, I end up just looking at even my faux splits and going, wow, my faux splits are bad. How are my faux splits bad? Those aren't supposed to be that hard. I also really need to shave my legs today. Yeah, Joy's goal for the level 1 was to do, I think because she knew that this was sort of your style of thing, Haley, she wanted to do like a full flow sequence. It was a janky full flow sequence that both, that everyone had trouble with, because one of the portions of it is literally just doing this won't make any sense to you, but for anyone who watches anime, it's just doing a fucking JoJo pose around the pole, which is just not something that apparently most of us are prepared for. And then having to convert it into a ball sit, which I feel like a bunch of us don't know that well. Ugh. I took kind of notes. They're not good. Like, I sent them, so I started taking notes on our classes because Haley was taking notes, and I think she still does. The problem with Haley's notes for me is that they're just like the name of the move, and if I'm looking at my notes, I don't have to go like look up how to do a move, although I probably should more. I just want to see what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. So my notes are now like name of move, exhaustive description of how to get into move. Ugh. Admittedly, they're probably so exhaustive that they're not helpful to most folks, but whatever. Yep, okay, everything still hurts, but whatever. Okay. Let's see if we can actually reach forward now. Yes, okay, I can touch my toes without screaming in pain. Oh shoot, I meant to grab towels for one of the conditioning exercises. Because I really need to work on forearm stuff. And one of the issues with forearm stuff is that I have very tiny wrists, which causes some weird issues. Well, not weird issues, it just means I have to be more delicate with them, which I'm okay with, because in my experience, the stuff that you do to be more delicate with your wrists is easier for me anyway, so probably a bunch of other things that I could be doing too, and arguably you want to be more active before you do stretches, just because you want to warm up before stretching. Stretching is the thing that you sort of do like in the middle. Like ideally you do, why did I lean further back? That actually makes this weirder to do. You do some sort of like high energy movement thing to get muscles warmed up. Then you do stretching, then you do whatever the hell it is that you're gonna do. Or for a lot of like endurance stuff, like or not even endurance stuff, just like aerobic stuff, so any kind of like running, be it sprinting or distance. In that case, you usually do warm-ups with like a light walk, so like a lighter version of the thing that you're going to, well, not a light walk, light jog, lighter version of the thing you're going to do anyway. And then a whole bunch of like active motion stretches. So like, I'll show it in a second once I'm done with this one. Come on, hip flexor, do what I want you to. The fact that you are not stretching is weird. So like with any kind of like aerobic, aerobic, anaerobic, anything like running, you do like a jog to warm up, and then you shift over to doing, like you don't do toe touches or anything. Instead you do, I'm just gonna stand up to show it real quick. To like stretch out your hip flexors, instead of just going like, yeah. You do something like hold yourself up against a wall and swing the leg to full extension in like different directions. Which arguably is what I should be doing, but clearly I'm not the best at this. And it's just stuff that I remember from doing track and field, so I need to clean this pole. I don't think I cleaned it yesterday. Seriously wish there was a way for me to see view count at the same time. Actually, wait a second, is there? I bet there is. Sort of. You come here. Sorry, I'm doing dumb shit real quick. We'll see if it works out the way I want it to, but I can dream. Hey, Sibwow, how you doing? I was wondering when someone was gonna get that. Oh, why does everything hurt? Oh right, still wearing a ring. But, to be fair, I'm not planning on actually swinging on the pole. Because like I said, we're just doing flexibility stuff because my body craves death. Really badly, good lord. Oh, what is wrong with my hip flexors? Oh. That's good. Sorry, it looks like there's more folks here. So hey, just a warning, we are not doing proper pull today because I hurt like fuck. So instead I'm just doing flexibility stuff. I mean, so, okay, I was waiting for more people to be here to do this because it's one of those things that both I don't want to do it more than once, and also there literally have been really creepy people showing up on stream asking to see it. And I'm like, okay, there's more people, but not everyone, so there's a better than zero chance that the creepy people won't be here. Because my arms look like fucking death. Because one of the things that we were doing yesterday involved a really strange grip on the pole. So these are a combination of bruise and friction burn on both arms. I've got a similar one on the top of this foot. And I think there's a couple under the leggings, but I'm not taking the leggings off because I don't have anything underneath them. Well, anything Twitch safe, let's go with. So yeah, existence is currently a lot of pain. And Siba is not wrong. I had a fun realization because I couldn't sleep last night because my entire body hurt. I wouldn't say it's not the fun way, I would just say it's not the way that other people think of as the fun way, because I find it fun. Because I did have so yeah, I couldn't sleep last night. I mean, I didn't actually do this for the full time. So instead I was just, I really need to shave again. I was just really into my own head and had a, let's say, fun series of mental jumps. I just realized I never put on music. Hang on. I'm just gonna lay here and die. A series of fun mental jumps that involved me doing a whole lot of I've been describing myself as an idiot lesbian for a bit. Is that really what I am? It's like, no, you are an idiot lesbian, but you are also an idiot bi girl too, so is this the right one? Fuck you.
Now connected to iPhone.
You know the name of this iPhone, you whore. And just sort of getting brain to click into gear that oh yeah, totally do still mask presenting people, just in a different way. How loud are you gonna be? Too loud? It's the opening riff, so I can't actually tell. I'm just throwing on Lo-Fi Leah, who's a music content creator that I found through, I think, Jordan, who obviously does lo-fi remixes, mostly of, well, not mostly, of video game stuff. This is from Final 8. This is, 7. This is Tifa's theme from Final Fantasy 7. I can't count Roman numerals, okay? I know what I'm about. And it's not being able to count Roman numerals. Let's see if I can remember to do boat pose, because my abs need work too. And stretching. Yes, I know I'm shaking, shut up. Just before anyone gets on me about that. My hips are cracking on each one of these. It's both hips though, so hey, at least consistency. I crave death. I crave death much. Now comes the fun part where I have to practice doing planks specifically by putting weight into my goddamn fingers to get more forearm exercise. Because I always put all of my weight into the palms of my hands. And I'm dropping it now because it's so much fucking harder. But I really need forearm and finger work, so. Nope. Ow. Fuck. Like I said, when? This is child's pose, right? I don't do a lot of yoga. Because the idea for this one is driving your hips into the ground, right? While stretching forward, I think. Right? I think that's child's pose. Wow, five fucking boat pose and my abs already hate me. Cool. But I also had like a 600 calorie breakfast, so I need to burn that shit off. I also didn't eat yesterday, which is not helping, so. Okay. Yay, that's child's pose. Which one is this one? Because I know goal here again is get hips onto the ground, stretch his abs, and try to arch back? I think that's arching back, right? Like I said, don't do yoga. But Haley does, so at least someone in this house, and Steph does. So someone in this stream knows what the hell I'm on about. I did, but a lot of those calories came from just the like flavor syrup in a coffee, so. Okay. Cobra, you believe? I will believe that. What's this one? Oh, it's from Pokemon Diamond. That's why it sounds familiar to me. Okay. Oh. I guess Diamond and Pearl, but still. Yes, I am working the hip flexor more because I fucking hate my hip flexors because they're assholes. And because I want to get my goddamn splits back. Really badly because I miss them. And this leg's actually not too bad for it, it's very much the left leg. The left leg is the bane of my existence. Although, when I start alternating this, the right hamstring does give me trouble. Though again, not as much as the left one, because the left one is evil. Oh shit, I closed the exercise ring already. Why? It's only been 24 minutes. And my heart rate has not gotten that high. Also, it looks like I've been, I don't know, dipping my hands in blood. Because this one especially, because it's the one that can run through this hair, since I haven't had a chance, but, hey Haley, take a break. Since, I think today or tomorrow was the first time where I'm, like, allowed to wash it. This is the one that keeps running through it and is getting awful loose dye color in it. Scoot forward, leg. You know, just bump the pole, fall over. You're a little bastard, aren't you? Yep, you are. You can't just let me do this the easy way. There. Okay. I mean, the easy way in this case meaning I'm just putting all my fucking weight on it, so. And just doing it in a way that it stretches itself out by me putting weight into it. And because I did it mostly right, I can feel it through the entire leg instead of just the hamstring. I should definitely be timing all these stretches, but whatever. Can you hear me when I'm talking more quietly like that to myself? Also, I'm super annoyed. I ordered a deep conditioner for my poor hair on the 11th. That was supposed to be here on the 12th, and it's still not here. And I wouldn't be so annoyed if it weren't for the fact that there is literally an Amazon distribution warehouse like 4 blocks from us. And despite what you might think, that actually means we are usually at the tail end of their delivery routes. I guess because we just get them as they're coming back? I don't know. I've given up trying to figure out how their delivery system works. On the upside, that means I think I've got like... This won't be a spoiler for Haley, but I think this means I've got like 3/5 of Haley's Christmas and birthday presents here already then? Because I don't think I got her anything through Amazon, who's being slow, but everyone else is being fine, weirdly. Yep, this one hurts so much more. Just need more stocking stuffers for Haley, honestly. Like, I have a couple more ideas, but... I don't know, I feel like between Haley and I, we have a bunch of stocking stuffers for Steph. Oh, okay, that's actually working even better. But I don't know if I have enough... I don't know if Steph and I have enough for Haley to compare. Oh, because I've talked about it a bit, but there's this slightly, like, awkward thing where Haley's birthday is, like, 10 days after Christmas. So it's the, like, okay, we have these things, and we're buying for 2 different, like, gift-related things. Which one of those 2 is it more appropriate for? Oh god, did we accidentally buy too many, like, birthday things, but not enough Christmas things, or vice versa? My foot is asleep, but it's actually a really good stretch, so I don't really want to break out of it yet, because, like I said, this hip flexor is evil, and really needs more work. Steph and I were very briefly, and I want to see if we can get back into doing this, doing a thing where we were just like, actually we weren't rewatching, we were watching the most recent season of My Hero Academia in the morning. We were watching like 1 episode at a time, and just doing flexibility stuff. We should do that again. Admittedly, I'm doing this in mornings now, so maybe not, but who knows. But I think that was also before... It was either before or while she was working on getting her current job. Ooh, yeah, okay, feeling that one. So I think she had slightly more time then. No, it was when she was doing her orientation, which lasted like a week or so, so she was going in at like a slightly more easily screw-aroundable time. Like we had time in the morning before she had to go to work. I can words, I swear. Come on, you fuck. I'm leaning into it because it's another way to get extra feeling out of the stretch, or extra work. It's a way to make the stretch deeper. There we go. You come here. What's this song? Because I'm curious. Ah, those were Garuda Val. Okay. Shoot, they've apparently done a bunch of new ones, because this one's for the Roost for Animal Crossing, and I don't think they had this last time I listened to their stuff. No, this is season 1. This might be an older version of the Roost thing. I somehow leaned deeper into this without meaning to. Okay, that hurts. Like in a good way, but it hurts. Okay. Okay, and the stupid thing that I've been putting off doing. let's see how these are. Could definitely be better, but can't be better without actually, working on them. I'm actually really glad I'm not doing this with the trans pride shorts, but it would be nice to not be quite so warm. Oh, plus I haven't worn these leggings in a hot minute, and I actually really like them. In the same way that I love the sports bra I do most of the pole stuff in, I should honestly think about getting more of these. Just in different colors. Maybe from a different manufacturer, because these ones tore a little bit very shortly after getting them. And I can see another seam that might be trying to come undone, but hasn't yet, so. Why are you so bad, legs? Why? On the upside, I guess it means I can technically do that pose that everyone was freaking the fuck out about. Even if I can't do full splits. That the one Guilty Gear DLC character does. Jacko? I want to say Jacko. Maybe Jocko. Yes, I know that was several months ago, but it's still in my mind for some reason. Maybe because I follow so many porn artists, so they're all still occasionally referencing it. Okay. Because even at the time, I remember looking at it and going like, this doesn't seem like that weird of a pose to do. Okay, this one I know is Persona 5, right? Because this is just the overworld theme, isn't it? Yeah, totally is. Beneath the Mask. Yay, I remember this song at least. Also, sorry. I tweeted this earlier today, but also I'm kind of annoyed about this. Why do so few people's... Why is it that so many people seem to have room in their brain for the only person with colored hair that they've ever seen is Markiplier? Like, I get having a relatively small window onto the rest of humanity, but just like, how is that the only person you have ever seen with colored hair? I got a comment on the waterfall TikTok where I'm just like, oh, you're playing. I didn't think you'd do. Stop that. It's like, thought this was Markiplier for a second. I'm like, why? Because I have red and or purple hair? Like, I used to get that a lot here on Twitch too, like right after I dyed my hair. No, not even right after I dyed my hair, because first I went blue. But after I came back with the red, like, kept getting people who were like, are you trying to look like Markiplier? I'm like, no! I am a trans femme person with colored hair. That's its own fucking stereotype. Also, isn't his entire branding based around having a mustache? Like, rude, at best. This one was just like the most... What? The opening frame is mostly just trans pride shorts on a pole, and your first thought is, Markiplier? What? Like, I get not reading the description and seeing the tags, but what I don't get is when the only thing that is on screen is my ass in trans pride shorts, a pole, the captions for the narration that I did, and your first response is, thought it was Markiplier. I'm like, how? Like, even if you're going off the thumbnail that TikTok auto-generated, it's still, like, I don't know, has Markiplier, like, grown boobs? And has, like, is wearing a sports bra and doing pole shit on a regular basis? That's just the most, like, why? Also, why the fuck is this annoying me? But still. Though, hey, good news, that is literally my most popular TikTok ever, it seems, for some reason. Not in terms of viewership, but in terms of people actually, like, liking it, so, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to play audio from a TikTok there. In my defense, Haley introduced me to, I've forgotten his name. It's 3 names, I remember that. And I think one of them is Dylan. It's a TikTok guy who does old food. Like old, not like old, not like that guy that so many people are into that eats like expired food and MREs and shit, but like makes weird old recipes. Oh, I'm trying to kill this lamb, clearly. It deserves it, but I'm just trying to kill it because it deserves it. Like, I need to use TikTok mostly to curate TikTok so it stops recommending terrible things to me and deeply fucked up shit to me. It's not all awful. Like, all of the recent stuff has, except for like 1 or 2, has generally turned out really well, which personally I find even funnier. And some of them are even ones that I go like, oh, I've actually seen this made before, it's kick-ass. Like you did one of potato candy, which is basically just a thing where you're using it was originally big in, technically it's been around for a while. Yeah, Awful is describing the recipes, not the results. Sometimes Awful is only describing the name. Like potato candy, which has been around longer than the Great Depression, but did get used in the Great Depression as well, where basically you use the, I'm still doing the workout. I'm just not having a high heart rate because it's fucking flexibility stuff. Because you're using the starch from the potato to basically create a very slightly sweet, like gum, and then roll it with, in this case, peanut butter. And then just roll the whole thing up and cut it into like pieces and let it set, and bang, you have an extremely inexpensive piece of candy. Ugh. But I'm still going back, before I realized that I had not done I still had not finished the Halo, that just popped, the Halo Weekly Challenge. I was just slowly making my way back through, starting from like most recent one of his videos and just scrolling backwards through them. I don't remember which one I was last watching, because that eggnog one was not the most recent one that I was watching, because that is not the most recent one I was watching, because that is one of the most recent ones and one that I've seen a couple of times because it's very good. Also, yes, legitimately, if you like eggnog, make your own eggnog, it kicks ass. Although, for a lot of eggnog recipes, you should have made it like 3 months ago, because you make it and then you add the alcohol so that it stays good. Fuck you, head flexors. Okay, I'm gonna do a silly thing and attempt to do faux splits too. Because it's been a frickin' minute since I tried these either. Yep, and they're about as bad as I would have expected. Actually, that's a little bit better than I would have expected, but not a lot better. Do have to say, these leggings are also really good for not making me feel disgusting while doing workouts, so that's always good. Sitting, they still make me weird at times, but doing workouts actually feel really good. Okay. And I'm feeling okay enough that I might try and show a couple of the things from pole this week, but just some of the really simple ones. I'm also trying to decide what time I should keep doing these streams at, because it feels like if I do them at 9:30, which is my theoretical start time, which would have been 2 hours ago, I get a couple of folks and then a whole bunch of randos. But if I start it at the time I did this one, which is around 11, it feels like I get more people, I get a couple of people who like interact, but not that many people. So I'm just like, I don't know when to do these. And there's always the chance, like, I'm getting fewer people because I'm not actually doing poll stuff today. Okay. Ugh. Cool. And there's a string coming out of this. Okay, shoulders not too bad at least. Try not to pull. But yeah, shoulders are not too bad. They could be worse. Admittedly, the primary pain is rubbing this crap on clothing, so why am I bending over? I can just pick this way up. Okay. Oh, right. So this will not work because I have leggings on, but I swear our instructor is just doing this on purpose because it's like she knows that I have a rule to try and do all of my conditioning exercises per stream. She gave me a new fucking conditioning exercise. Sit squats. Can't do them in leggings, sort of. Maybe, we'll see. So the idea of sit squats is that you get into like the same position that you would grab the pole with, so one leg around, the other leg around as well. Arms are technically holding onto the pole. I'm gonna sit back and bring it this side. Actually, I'm also gonna clean the bowl because it's filthy. But right, this is where one of the spray bottles went. Where's the other one then? We have two. I just don't know where. I was looking for these like last week. Ah, the strong smell of isopropyl alcohol. I need you to understand how much I'm having to correct myself on this, because one of the first things that we got taught in intro was like, if you are cleaning the pole, do it sexy. And I'm really resisting that in-ground training now. Shut up, Sidwa. So yeah, it's, you get into like a normal sit. Theoretically, you can do this up on the pole, and I'm not going to do that. But then the goal is to keep as much, while you are holding the pole, keep as much of your weight in your legs as possible, and just do squats. You know, because normal squats would be too easy. And then obviously switch sides, so that you even everything out, because you have to even everything out. Like I said, it's like she keeps finding out somehow that I have a rule to try and do as much conditioning shit as I can. So she keeps giving me more, and obviously she's not just giving it to me, but still. God, I hate those. Okay, I'm just gonna try and remember any of the other, like, relatively easy ones. Not that one, because that one hogs. And involved shit that I didn't know, so it was really bad. Hey, done randomly! Sure you don't want to become a pro wrestler? Very sure. Very, very sure. Okay, this one I actually super like though. So, she didn't have a name for this. She just called it a floppy drop. So, it's very silly. And I can do it a little bit harder here than I could at the studio because we've got this padding on the ground. I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything right. Face pull, legs together. Sitting, funky. Yes, right. The weird. We're grabbing really strangely. Cross, funky grip. I'm sitting at high. Okay. So it's some kind of weird grip because we need to get our arm around the other side of the pole from us. What if you do the floppy drop and do it with a Flappy Bird inspiration? But I don't want to. And then we go with a high, some kind of high overhand grip. This arm is mostly not that necessary. Well, in theory, I do this weird, apparently. I do this because I have stronger arms, so I do it differently a little bit. Ooh, I'm gonna move the phone so I don't land on it. I'm not going that way, but I don't trust me. So the idea is that you keep your feet flat on the ground. So don't try and curl your toes up underneath you because you might break them. And we're gonna push off with our feet and just sort of bring ourselves around. So, like that. Because we have more protection, I can just do it as sort of slam. But if I didn't have the same protection we have here, you do it very, very lightly. So again, do it on both sides because you've got to even out the fucking sides. And this is an Animal Crossing song I know for sure. You can do it from standing, which I'm going to do a little screwy because I find it easier to do with a lower grip, though normally you want your arm to be at least a 90-degree angle, if not more. But from here, you can just do it just as high. And just go, whee! Spin down. Or, because we have protection here, you can do it the proper way, which is to do that. And try and use the elbow to push yourself away and then drop. And now I have to even out the sides because I'm a fool. Whew. Yes, always use protection. Now you see why wrestlers say to get stripper knee pads? Yup! Because we do stupid shit. Deeply, deeply stupid shit. I think this is not why I have the bruise. Oh, right. So, done randomly, I need to show you something after this. Whoop. Came off wrong there. Really wrong there. If you've ever learned any kind of jumping, you're always taught to land, toe, ball, heel. And in this thing, you're supposed to land toe, flat foot, shin, knee, and I landed knee first on this side. But this is padded, so we're okay. When do you start doing splits? I've been trying. My splits are bad. We've showed that already. Also, but done randomly, this is what I was gonna show, is that, like, one, hey, I have fucking arms again, but also, I have absurdly bruised arms. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That side was bad, because you want it to come to sort of cascade up your leg, but I landed hard on this knee. Hey, Dork Angel, how are you doing? What was the other one of these that I wanted to show off because it wasn't too strenuous on my body? Willy Wonka inspired pole routine where you hobble up with a cane but do a somersault. Can I not do a somersault? Can I do a different roll? because, like, I hate somersaults. They're just awkward. Because, okay, another thing, for anyone who's ever learned any kind of martial arts, somersaults are kind of goofy because you just do the, like, roll that you end up putting a lot of, I did it badly there, but it's, you just end up putting a lot of weight on your shoulders as you roll forward. Again, bad. But with martial arts, you tend to get taught to do a roll that works way better out of falling, where you use your arm as a wheel. So the idea is that you go forward. That's awesome! Dork Angel, I'm so happy for you. You use your leading arm to sort of form a wheel. So first point of contact is fingers, then it comes up, and then you keep the roll going down your back. So it's a lot easier and cleaner and you don't slam anything. But it can also look less clean because it's just that. Or I could run straight into the mic. The goal of it is to come up, is to like be going straight into, because again, martial arts. The goal is to do the roll into the ability to come straight up. Okay, what was the other one I wanted to show off? Because we're not doing the whole routine from both classes today. Because as you saw, my arms are fucking wrecked. And everything else hurts. And I have bruises and friction burns on this foot too. Why am I sitting in front of the heater? So yeah, floppy drop is super easy. Which was the corkscrew? I think this was the thing that I fucked up my arm on. Inside knee on the ground, outside. Straight, winding through shoulder. That's not supposed to be shoulder, body side. I don't remember what the hell this one was. I have it down as corkscrew. So it's... you can either do it split grip, or true grip. Inside knee. So it's this, but... What the fuck, dude? I did not take good notes on this one. Lean body to side to avoid rub. I know the rub in that case is actually referring to chest rub. Hello, that same goddamn string. Thank you! I'm really happy with it. I can't wait to be able to wash my hair again. Fragile, how are you doing? Motherfucker, what is... Wind up, tuck toes down. The problem is I did this fine, so now I don't remember what the fuck I did for it. Because my notes are bad. So, true grip is this. So it's... Yeah, no, I have no memory of what the hell we're doing here. So, can't do that one. I'm gonna have to ask Jesse about that, because I don't remember what the hell it was. Kick around from invert. I feel like this one I was okay at, but again, I'm really bad at inverts, because I've never actually practiced them. Whatever this corkscrew is, I think is the other one I wanted to show you, but I just can't remember what the hell it was. Oh, actually, one other one that I wanted to show, because it's literally just a fucking JoJo's pose. Getting into it is a massive pain in the ass, so I'm just going to show what the final product looks like. But it's just a JoJo pose. It's called a pretzel. So, you wind one leg around so that the pole is in your knee pit. Again, this works way better without tights, but whatever. It's just this. It's just this. It's just a fucking JoJo's pose. It's a setup for a bunch of shit, but it's just a JoJo's pose. I can do cute shit from here. The weird thing is that you have to get into it. Do you know Voldo from Soul Calibur? Yes. I am aware of Voldo. Because you can do weird shit from it. Like, this is a good transition into a ball sit or a bird cage, but neither of those work with leggings, because I need skin to be able to grab onto the pole to do any kind of sits, so. I can do the pencil. Pencil is super easy. Pencil is super easy. I'm gonna post them after this, probably one at a time, but I do have the two freestyles from yesterday ready to go. Not quite as proud of them as the first one I posted, but still. Ball sit is not that painful, promise. It's mostly just a description of the way that you are holding your legs. Why do you not want to loosen, you fucker? Fine, I'll loosen the other side first. There. God, I just could not remember for the life of me which side I needed to loosen. Because a couple of these don't actually need any skin grip, so. Oh. Hey, Sir, how are you doing? Also, I'd actually be kind of surprised if a bunch of Voldo's stuff wasn't legitimately just based on a combination of like pull and like strip moves. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I had to loosen this to do the extremely goofy, but very straightforward pencil spin. Which is extremely goofy, but very simple. Also, if I'm doing this, I actually need to turn this one off. It's too goddamn warm. It's too goddamn warm. So, we have our usual like bracket grip, which is the thing where hand is on one side of the pole, but the elbow is on the other side. And we're gonna kind of do our best to mirror it on the left hand, or the outside hand, because we're just trying to lift ourselves up and spin like a fucking pencil. Like, that's it. It's one of those that's like, yay, it looks simple, but also it's a pain in the ass, because you're just holding yourself up by main strength at that point. Like, if you're doing it right, it's all on your shoulders, but there's almost no way to do it perfectly right, so some of it's gonna be in your arms. Oh, literally just Googled hardest pull. Okay. It's like, I have no idea what the fuck that is. Hell, I have enough trouble with inverts that I'm not trying anything I don't know yet. So, fun thing, works very different things, but the person who I'm functionally competing with in our pole class does rock climbing. But he has the, he has a bunch of weird issues with it too. Basically because he's used to rock climbing, he's used to trying to like weirdly move his feet into position to grab onto things. So he's bad at doing like the straight leg stuff. It's like that's the one thing I have on him. It's like, yay, I can do better fan kicks than him, because it's just, yay, fan kick. But and our instructor had like a good point that rock climbing kind of gets you practice moving in a very specific direction, but often doing the inverse still gives you issues. What else? Actually, I think I can do most of the... I can do a bunch of the stuff from the level 1 class, because I'm actually feeling better now. Now that I've like started warming up and moving, I'm feeling a lot better. I don't know, I'm just like, there's too many things that I'm trying to do at once, because like I keep meaning to poke Saint about, because they had suggestions for getting into voice acting, and it's like, I legitimately want to make adult content, but I'm waiting on that one for sure until name change, and I'm waiting to do the name change until the year rolls over so that I don't have to deal with weird tax shit for having a different name between the 2 years. So yeah, that was Pencil Spin. We can take Pencil Spin into a thing called a Pixie, which is basically the same grip, but let me make sure I'm reading this right first. Yep, forearm grip, look at pole. Outside hand, actually no, a little different. We want the outside hand high. Wait on outside foot, sweep back foot. Yeah, okay. So it's same forearm grip, outside hand high, sweep leg around, and then grab. Oh, that works so much better without leggings. Ah! Hang on. I need to grab with my, just like skin contact with my ankles. And then we shift our butt to like face the audience, sort of. Again, not great with leggings. Which we can then turn into a bunch of other things. Where's the dry hands? I didn't bring it back out here, is it? It's in my... Yep, it's 100% off in my super cute purse. Boo! Thank you, Don Rinley. Part of it's also just that like Saint is still like keeps their like head in voice acting a bit and has done a fair amount of it. So I'm just like they offered. It was like I will pick your brain on that at some point in the near future. Whew. Oh, but Dark Angel also did not used to have strength in my arms, partially because I was legitimately about presenting Femme with any kind of muscles, and doing pole, especially with our current instructor, is part of what helped me go like, oh, it's totally okay for me to have muscles and feel kick-ass about them, because she's just toned and scary and awesome. She's also like 5'4", so so it's really helped me get over a lot of my dumb shit about feeling weird about having muscles again. I need to remember how to do Juliet, because no, definitely not dwarf body, because she's like 5'4" with not an ounce of fat on her, and with she. If I could remember her Instagram handle, I'd say it, but I can't remember it. And she has like a braided ponytail down to her butt. I think possibly longer than that. So just everything that she does in pole is the most like, what the fuck thing. Oh, I hate doing this side. Yep, no, can't do that side well. I can't do that without dry hands. Dry hands is a solution we have that helps for grabbing onto it. It's basically just alcohol and silica and a couple of other things that you rub on your hands, and then because it's very high percentage alcohol, it dries really quickly, and you just have just like grit basically in between your the lines and ridges and such on your hands, so you get a way better grip, which like I don't trust myself to do a lot of shit without it, because our pole is more slippery than the ones at the studio, and that's probably, you know what, I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. Sorry, I closed that door more loudly than I meant to. So Eric, I'm not gonna do it because there's plenty of things at the level that I'm at that I'm not comfortable with yet, so I don't want to tempt myself with something that I'm definitely not going to be okay at. Or not okay at. There's no way for me to not hurt myself, or guarantee that I won't hurt myself. And now we wait for it to dry. Because I do need to legitimately practice a couple of things, like inverts and such, but my arms are also, like, not at the top of their game right now. See me do Jackie Chan moves? I mean, so look, if you go to Fen of Lore on TikTok, which I think has underscores underneath, which I need to change, but goddamn did they make it hard to figure out how the hell to change your username. I have a video of me doing a waterfall from yesterday's stream? Yeah, which is a move where basically you get into a sit. I can't do a sit because I have leggings again. But basic idea for a sit is that your legs are crossed like this, and the friction of your skin on the pole holds you there. And then you lean all the way back so that your knees are basically on the pole. I took a clip of it. It's fucking impressive, okay? I'm happy with it. This is going to be bad, just a warning, because again, this is another thing you're supposed to do without leggings, but... because this is not an invert, this is an outside leg hook. Yeah, outside leg hook. Cool. Which I need to practice more of, because in theory, what should actually be doing most of the work there? Leg! Wearing leggings doesn't give me any of the friction I need. But this is actually working a different part of my arm, so it's a little bit safer than what I was doing. Because this is all... what's the best way of describing this? This is like pulling... This is without any... I can't do anything about it. Like, it's all on my shoulders no matter what I do. Sorry, I'm doing the other side now to even out. And theoretically, I should try and, there we go, straighten my upper body so it's, level, but that makes it harder to hold because then it's up into biceps and things. But hey, and this I can really only do because of the dry hands. Because it gives such a good grip. And I'm building up calluses, but the dry hands give such a better grip. And there was a feed into one of our moves from yesterday, wasn't it? Get your invert. Oh yeah, actually this was super easy, if I remember correctly. Hang on. Okay, so that is an outside leg hang. We need to tuck pull into armpit. Heel, no, that's supposed to be heel bend? I don't actually remember what the fuck that one's supposed to be. Bend? Yeah. Then so pull moves into knee pit. Yeah, okay. Sliding drops, push body to pull. Slide down until shoulders touch ground. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Ass on platter, inside hand. Pull in armpit, bring outside leg around to overhead. Okay, let's see if I can do this properly. Okay. Going too high, whatever. So I'm trying to slide slowly so I can get shoulders onto the ground. And do basically this. But again, I have bad splits and faux splits. So from your angle, this might actually look okay. From mine, it looks like ass. Now I have to do it on the other side too. Why did I decide to do this? It was a bad idea. Why is my heart rate only at 112? It was way higher last time I did this. Okay. Also, someone mentioned it, but yes, I am starting to get abs, and I'm really happy with it. Because that was the one thing that I missed having. I used to have this. I always had some kind of visible abs, even when I had like fat here, but well, more fat here. There's still definitely fat. This is where most of my fat is, because it refuses to go here, and it's all going here. So TikTok leggings are not exactly hiding it. Let's go with that. I'm not unhappy with it, to be clear. I mean, I would like more of it to go here, but okay. That was left leg. Okay, I need to do right leg. So this hand is our inside hand. I don't know why I'm psyching myself up for this so much. Like, I know I can just get into it. It's not that hard for me. This is how I got a friction burn on my arms and also on my ribs. So again, inside hand is trying to do an ass on the platter, or ass on a platter, but my hips are a little low for it. There we go. And again, my faux splits. But they're better than they probably were yesterday. I did. And as an adult, I did a lot of tree climbing. Also, thank you, Rachel. Yeah, I was one of those kids who did a lot of tree climbing and did not wear shoes. Still not very good at pull-ups, because there is a harder version of this, where you can see that I'm doing sort of a push-off with my feet to get up. Because I'm just doing the, like push-off. There's a harder version which is mostly ab conditioning based, where you instead just, I hate doing this, I'm not going to be able to do it well, just a warning, but the goal is just to just straight up without any jump. Alright, that's also how I got a friction burn. Because I'm pressing this bit of my leg, my fucking side into the pole for extra grip. Because that's also based on one of the other conditioning exercises that I talked about that I try and do most streams. Not this stream. I'll show it very briefly, but because the basic idea for a lot of the conditioning exercises is just, hey, this is prep for a move. So one of the things that you do to practice for inverts, because that's an invert, is to do some kind of get into the fan kick grip, which is this thing where you have your arm wrapped all the way around the pole, outside hand just above it, and do something that amounts to ab work, and just hold yourself up and do ab work. Because there's the knee tuck that I just did, there's just like holding yourself up and prancing, there's the two that suck, which are pop-up splits, or the absolute worst, but is the best if you want to just like raise yourself up into an invert, which is just raising yourself up into a pike. They suck! I hate them all! So I now have three different conditioning exercises that on days where the pull is the focus, that I'm going to try and do between 3 and 8 of each of them per side. So we've got the invert prep that I just showed. We've got the seated squat, which if we get really bold can be done in the air. And oh fuck, the bracket grip conditioning that I deeply hate because it's really forearm based. And we established my forearm is not great. Which is just holding this position. Yep, every fucking time. At the very least, I'm not overextending, because if you do that wrong, you can, so you see how I have like a distinct bend in this elbow? Because if you straighten it, when the weight comes onto it, there's a good chance it can go that way. As of this morning, 158. Because I've been trying to get back into managing my diet. To be fair, I'm down 3 pounds from yesterday because I did 2.5 hours of workout and didn't eat because my meds made me want to not eat. Which is definitely not helping. Oh, yep, nope. Forearm did not like that. That and the dry hands were off, but yeah. Forearm was not happy with that. I think that might be where I have to call it then, because the forearm is definitely done. Also, I was supposed to stop like 50 minutes ago, because these are theoretically 30-minute workouts. So I guess I have my answer that I should just like start around noon instead of 9:30 as I have been. Noon being, for context, 25 minutes ago, because I normally start this around 9:30 my time. And we usually get some folks, but not that many, but it seems like more folks are actually here now, so it's noon works. And then I can just transfer it directly into another stream, so I don't have to do any like weird stuff. Whew. There will be another stream today. You know what, I can go over this upstairs, because I always do the sign off from the office, so. I'm gonna see if I can get Jesse's notes from yesterday to see if his makes slightly more sense for a bunch of these. Oh my god. Oh, my notes from the level 1 are so bad. I might also actually just like show y'all the... Oh, for fuck's sake. I might just show all of you the videos that I recorded last night, just so I can show you like here's what like me doing freestyle looks like. I'll just have to mute them because they have music playing in the background. Oh, cool! We're expecting 40-mile-per-hour winds today, so I have to go secure decorations after this. Shit. That'll be fun! Sorry, I'm just sending stuff to Haley. She's having a really, really bad day. Oh, right, you're playing on this. Okay. As a reminder, the audio playing is Lo-Fi Leah, L-I-A. She, I think, they have a Spotify like they're an artist on Spotify, but they also have a YouTube channel. They just do lo-fi stuff for a whole bunch of different video games, and it's all generally quite good. Highly recommend. Okay, I will see you all upstairs in a minute or two. I was really not expecting to take the top off here because I don't love this sports bra. Okay, now it goes dark. See you upstairs. Ow. Holy shit, it's warm up here. Hang on. This is still, like, gonna be deafeningly loud, so there we go. Come on. The artist was Lo-Fi Lia, L-I-A. Give me a second, and I will throw... Oh god, you can see these so much worse here. I will throw their YouTube channel into the thing. No, I just want the channel, you motherfucker. Okay. Because, yeah, they are very good. I think I found them through Jordan, twitch.tv/RayFK. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, they have Christmas music on now. I'm gonna throw on some of their music, and I guess where chat is, I'm gonna throw a... Okay, turn on game audio. Media source? I remember there's a thing for media source. There you are, cool. I hear you, Grumpy Cat. I do. Schmip. Local file. Do I have a way to make you not play with audio? Yes, cool. I can just mute that there. Hi, can I help you? I have the grumpiest cat who ever done did live. It's in YouTube files. Please don't autoplay. Okay. Nope, that's the second one. You're the one I want. Yep, alright. I knew it was gonna play fucking immediately. Knew it was. I literally can't move it. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna put on some music. Okay. So in theory, this won't have audio. I'm gonna move it to a less useless position, damn it. I'm just gonna cover chat. But just as like a... Here's what happens when I'm actually, you know, able to do freestyle. There is music that's going to this. I'm not super proud of this whole freestyle. Also the fact that there's accidentally someone in there. And you can see that I'm not doing that as straight as I was doing it here, even though I had the benefit of the leg grip. Also, fair warning, I don't think this will be an issue for Twitch, but this is in class, so I feel way more comfortable being, like, sexy. Also, actually, here is the waterfall I was talking about. I didn't kick out of this one because I wanted to try the get back up out of it. This is also before I get really tired. The second one of these we'll see is where I'm really tired and crave death. I'm gonna post this to YouTube as well. I have a bad habit through both of these videos of doing that same backspin a lot. Don't know why. I guess it's just a really easy backspin for me to do, or spin for me to do, and a backspin sort of lets you take the weight off of everything else for a bit because you're falling backwards into it. please don't lick my fingers. It's like the one thing I don't want you doing. No. What did I... Stop licking my hands, you weirdo! I also had a lot of trouble climbing right here for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think part of it was just like I was so done and tired, and I tried to do this aerial fan kick, and it was so bad. It was so bad. This is why I'm like, this is not my favorite video that I've ever done, but same thing with the next one we'll show, but although I did do something really cute in the next one, and I don't remember what it was, but I just got very surprised because the instructor went like, fuck yeah, or something to it. And that weird Robin Hood dive that I did there, I don't know why I did that. Can I help you? You need to stop trying to lick my hands. It's like the one thing I actually hate. And that, I don't know, that was a weird Goddess Rising. Also, before I forget, while I'm still showing these off, there will be, what's it called? Another stream today. It's going to be Fallout New Vegas, so there will not be a VOD because I'm not going to turn the music off because I'm not going to turn the fucking music off of Fallout New Vegas. Okay, that one wasn't terrible, and yeah, and that's just where it ends, isn't it? Okay, stop trying to lick me. I am not on board with it. Okay, and here's the other one. Yay! Okay, so now that I've got that set up, at least it's formatted properly, so I don't have to worry about it. Yes, okay, the workout has actually ended now, you fucker. Oh my god, no, you are actually a pain now. Stop it. Sorry, he was stabbing me while trying to do that. The person in the background is our instructor. I think this one I end up doing a lot more just like walking because by this point I'm just like, I want to fall over and die. This is the pixie I was trying to show off that you do into a passe into the pretzel, but I did the plant wrong. Actually, no, there I almost had it and I didn't catch it because I didn't realize what I was doing. Because I just kept spinning too much. Because I'm trying to do it here again, and that's how I end up doing this back hook spin. Can you tell this one's on spin pull? I hate the muffin top. I hate it because I keep seeing it everywhere. No, he's not trying to get comfortable. He was actually stabbing me in the leg and doing all the things that he knows that I hate because my animals know when they're on That was a very weird pencil. My animals have lived here long enough that they know when the camera's on and that it means that they can be the biggest bastard. I think this is the thing where I did something interesting. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was doing here. But, I mean, I got out of it in kind of a cute way, I feel like. Probably could have done something with my legs there, but, oh, God, the muffin top. I hate it. I need some kind of high-waisted thing. I need some kind of high... I was leaning my butt the wrong direction on that pixie. But yeah, I need some kind of... Shut up, Sibwow. I need some kind of like high-waisted booty shorts. Because that's the one part of my body that every time I see it in these shorts, I'm just like, nope, not on board with it. And it would be fine if I wore, ooh, what the hell? I lost control of this one very quickly. If I wore a like proper top more, that would be fine, but it gets too goddamn warm. It just gets too goddamn warm to wear a real top in there. Especially when I'm doing this for 2 hours. I think that's basically where that one ends. Kick-ass. So yeah, I just wanted to show those real quick as like a... Here's what it looks like when I'm doing them well. Better? Better. So wow, that was part of my realization last night, was just that it was like, oh, I just want to, like, as a rule, although this rule is very easily, let's say, malleable. No.
Majority, not the rule. As the majority, part of my realization from not being able to fucking sleep at all last night was like, oh no, I'm just a bottom sub lesbian and I guess technically role reversal, but also top / very light dom straight girl. So in most cases, there are very specific guys where that is not the same case. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Fragile. I didn't sleep because of these and other injuries across my body and being hyper aware of them. Okay, I'm going to throw us over to someone. I just have to figure out who. Oh, were those not... Sorry, that's why I was trying to show, like, these... I was trying to do, like, one, hey, look, I'm actually okay with flexing my fucking arms on stream. But also, yeah, my arms be fucked up. They hurt. Yeah, thank you all so very much for joining me. Trying to figure out who to throw y'all to. As a reminder, this stream is brought to you by you because of your amazing support over, well, here, as well as over on patreon.com/layeroflore and coffee.com/layeroflore. Thank you especially to Lord Inkdeath, Manfred, and Fragile Paper for supporting the stream. Looks like a giant kiss mark. God, I wish it was, but it's not. It's usually me that causes those. Trying to figure out. Wait, who is this person? I don't recognize that name at all. And there's an ad playing, so now I can't check. I always feel weird throwing to people who I don't know that well during the poll stream because it's so different. So you know what? We'll just throw over to Adam because I feel like Adam will at least appreciate it. So yeah, I'm going to throw you all over to Seabats because he's good people. And he's doing Path of Exile. I continue to not in any possible way understand Path of Exile, but I hope you all have fun over there. Yeah, have a great day. I'll be back with Fallout New Vegas in like probably 2-ish hours, give or take. See y'all.